You're watching Carl B. Gideon and Gabino Diaz Lawn Care Service Daily Vlog. Let's go. Enjoy. Well, good Sunday afternoon. It is 1:27 p.m. Sunday afternoon. Sunny, hot skies in Florida. It's about 93. Heat index about 105. Nothing unusual. So, I am on my way to look at a yard. I've cut this yard. I'll tell you a story about this yard here. If I got this yard, was it last year? A year and a half ago? I've had this yard for a while. We was cutting it. And last year we got there and there was a camper out front. And we started cutting this yard, and I noticed Brett was talking to this guy. So we were talking, and he goes, this guy wants to talk to you when we get done. I'm like, okay. I think maybe he's a neighbor or somebody just parked in front of this house. Turns out that this guy and this lady that were there, that was her daughter's house we were cutting. And they were from Minnesota. They wanted to know why we were cutting her yard. I'm like, we've been cutting her yard for, however how long it was. He says, well, that's funny. I bought her this house. I bought her that car. I bought her a $400 push mower. And she's paying you to cut her yard. And the first thing I thought was, oh crap, somebody's in trouble with daddy. So, needless to say, about 2 weeks later, I get a phone call. I don't need you to cut my yard no more. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, alright. That only lasted 2 weeks. She called me back. She says, I need you back. Mom and Dad's gone. Alright, no problem. I figured she's going to hire us back when she dropped us. I just wasn't sure. I figured it was Mom and Dad. So, now we're fast forward to this year. We're cutting. She called me one time because I got family coming in. I need you to cut my yard this week. When can you do it? It was during the tropical storm time. I'm like, well, you would have got cut Monday, but we had the tropical storm. I'll cut you Thursday. I will be out of town, but the boys will be out cutting yards. She said, fine. I sent them over there on Thursday. They cut the yard. I didn't hear a word. So that Monday, when she was supposed to go, we didn't show up. We cut her Thursday. I'm not going to cut you Thursday. Well, she texted me the following weekend. My yard looks like crap. It's overgrown. You didn't cut me this week. I emailed her back. I think she emailed me. I take that back. I emailed her back and said, look, you asked for a special cut because you had company from coming out of town. I assumed it was Mom and Dad. So I said, I had the guys come over on Thursday. I was not going to stop by on Monday and recut your yard. I can't help we're in rainy season and it rained that much. So let's begin in June. July 1st, I get an email from her. I need to stop your lawn services. They're no longer needed. No explanation. I got it on Friday or Saturday. It was July 1st when she sent it. So whatever day that July 1st was on. I was sitting at the desk at home. So I immediately emailed her back. What's going is there something wrong with the service you're receiving, or you're not liking something? I know her yard grows fast, so cutting it 3 1/4. Some weeks it was okay, and other weeks it would just like clump up, especially if it was wet. And then she didn't get rain for a while. Seemed like her area of town missed the rain for like 2 weeks, so I knew it was turning a little brown. And I was like, crap. Never heard back from her. Fast forward to this past week now. I get an email from her Friday. Hey, I'd like to resume your services. I had a family emergency. I had to relocate back to Minnesota. The person that was going to take care of my yard has not taken care of it. Can you resume your services? I started to laugh. I emailed her back Saturday. Yes, I'll be glad to resume your services, but I will go look at your yard Sunday because if it is extremely tall, if it has not been cut since I've cut it last, you will have to pay for that one-time cut like you did before. And I can't believe it was $80 or $90. Well, if it's that tall, we're going to be in the same situation we were in last time. It is going to have to be raked up. I didn't rake it last time, and it almost killed it. So I'm on my way to check out the yard now. I'm taking you with me. We're going to walk through it. And I want to tell you what I'm going to charge her. And I'm probably going to charge $80 or $90. If I have to rake it, she's going to have to pay for it. I'm not supposed to bag. I can't put a bagger on my lawnmowers because in Florida, in Pinellas County, you're not allowed to bag as a commercial mower. You have to mulch it up or shoot it out, whichever way you want to do it, and leave it on the ground because you're not allowed to fertilize during rainy season. But if it's that tall, it's going to have to be raked up, and she's just going to have to pay for it or find somebody else. And yes, that's going to kill me on Monday. But speaking of Monday, Brett is out of work. Medical reasons. He's off probably this week. Monday, Steven from Grunt Lawn Services out of Tampa is coming over and working with me on Monday. Thank you, Steve, for that. Tuesday, I haven't got it figured out yet. I'm hoping we can get ahead on Monday. One guy, if I take her back, she'll be number 17. We don't have the twice a month this week, except for one on Wednesday and Thursday, because they're kind of oddball twice a month. I have to get them back on the track in October. So we're going to see. Hopefully we get done pretty early on Monday. We can go ahead and grab some Tuesdays. I haven't got Tuesday figured out yet. Steven's going to work Wednesday in Brett's spot. And I believe I want to have my buddy Jay help me on Thursday. So I might have him help me on. So Brett's off this week, doctor's orders. So let me get to this yard. Let's see what it looks like. And I'm waiting to hear a comment from somebody. And you know who you are. Because we talk a lot on YouTube and we text back and forth. So I'm waiting to hear his remark when I put this video up. So let's go check this yard out. And I'll be back here in a few minutes. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. I didn't do much this weekend. I kind of mostly relaxed. Yesterday, the wife and the 5-year-old and I, we went to Waffle House for breakfast. Went home. Me and him played a little bit. I watched some YouTube videos, caught up on what I could. And then I actually lay down and take a nap. Try to get my 5-year-old to take a nap with me. Daddy, he told me, I ain't taking a nap, Daddy. You take a nap. Daddy took a nap. And then yesterday he went with his Aunt Carrie, went swimming, and had a cookout yesterday evening. Then we passed the street up here, gonna pay attention. Today the wife went out with some friends to a movie. So the 5-year-old's at home with his Gigi that lives with us. My mother-in-law lives with us, and his 8-year-old nephew. I tried to get him to come with me and look at this yard. My 5-year-old doesn't like looking at yards of Daddy. It takes too long. My 8-year-old nephew wanted to come, but my 5-year-old's like, we can stay here and play. But Daddy has to pick up McDonald's on the way home. No big deal. It is, like I said, 1:35. It is time for lunch. And we're just about to this house. So I'm just going to keep this video going here. There's another house I used to cut. I cut for an investor, and he gave my info to the person about the house, and they were not interested. So we're going to come up here. I'll tell you as soon as I turn this corner here. Man, I hope the guy at least cut it once. Because if he ain't cut it since the beginning of July, and we've had all this rain, oh my God. And it's not looking too bad. Actually, I think somebody's living here now. Maybe she's back in town. I don't know. Alright. Let's take a walk. Look at this yard. Doesn't look too bad, but we'll see. Make sure they can get past me if we got. I don't have the trailer with me, but that's still beside the point. So let's take a walk real quick and see what we have. Let's look at this yard together. Somebody's cut it so far. The backyard's what I'm worried about. That is usually tall. Oops. Well, somebody's cut it. Man, she relocated quickly. She took everything with her. Not bad. We'll cut about 3.5 inches. Monday, it's thundering. Look at that storm starting to build. Not too bad. Cut it 3.5 inches. And then we'll work on it each week, get it back down. I'll probably cut her at 3.5. I think I did cut her at 3.5 anyway. So it's been cut. At least somebody's took care of it at least once or twice. That's a relief. Alright. I'm going to stop and get some gas. I'm going to McDonald's for the boys. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my evening. I'm going to go home, finish watching YouTube. Subscribe to the new channel. I can't remember the name of it. I've been catching up on his videos. I started with his first video he made, and I've been watching them all day while the boys have been playing and watching videos themselves. They like watching music videos or movies and swimming. They've been in and out of the house all day. So I'm on my way to get some fuel. Regular yard, $80 yard there. Well, she wanted to pay double. Thank God for that. I just had to charge her a little bit extra. I had to bill her for one-time cut, and then the cut for next month. So I believe it's Clean Cut Lawn Service I've been following on YouTube. A couple of the other subscribers recommended him, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna look him up. So I looked him up, went to the first video on his page that he made, and worked my way backwards. So I'm trying to catch up. So I got another one I started following 2 weeks ago, and I got like 2 videos, and I'm caught up on him. I try to keep up with everybody daily. Man, that cloud's getting nasty. Look at that cloud building there. Nasty, nasty cloud. And it is. It's about that time. It's about 1:40. So storm currents are weak again this week. So most of the storms are building right here in Pinellas, and they either rain themselves out or drift inland, and then of course everything comes back towards this way, the way it should. But with the light winds this weekend, everything's been building closer to the coast and drifting inland if they don't rain themselves out. So that yard wasn't bad. She'll be cut at 3.5 on Mondays. I'll throw her back on schedule so I can give a 17 tomorrow. I ain't even looked the rest of the week. I've been kind of relaxing this weekend, like I said. Watch YouTube videos when I can. The wife's out with some friends this afternoon. They went out to watch a movie. Her and her girlfriend, so perfect time for me to catch up on YouTube videos. Like I said, I just subscribed to, I believe it was Clean Cut Lawn Care. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. A couple of y'all gave him a shout out and said for people to follow him. I think he just started up this year. He has 3 months of videos, so by this evening I'll be caught up to his latest video. Alright, thanks for hanging with me today. I know it's a pretty long video, almost 15 minutes, but you know, figured I'll make a quick video, tell you how my weekend's going. Brett won't be working this week. Steven's gonna work for him Monday and Wednesday. I'm gonna try to get Jay on Tuesday and Thursday. It's the shorter week, so we should have everybody done by Thursday afternoon, weather permitting, because if it rains one afternoon like it did last week at 3 o'clock, that will put us behind, but you can't control the weather, and that's why you only have 4 yards on Friday. Friday is the makeup day. So go get some fuel. Gotta put some gas in the truck. I did bring the 5-gallon gas can. They topped that off. I used a little fuel in it in the pressure washer this weekend, so we're gonna get some fuel for the truck for a 5-gallon can. Stop by McDonald's for the boys and go back home and enjoy the rest of our weekend. And I'll see you tomorrow morning at 5:45 on the way to the car wash. Thanks for watching.